yesterday I couldn't come.
Because what?
Yesterday I couldn't come. I was really sleepy 3 hours before, so I wanted to take a nap, and after that it's like I continue until I am in Germany. So the difference are really really hard sometimes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, okay, no, okay. You have to take into account like the registration. I mean, you need to if you take the day of on Monday or on Tuesday, you have to attend that day. Today
Uh,
was like an exception. Today was like an exception because yesterday I couldn't attend.
okay. And yesterday I did it again, like a reschedule. I did it again.
Ah, okay. So, okay, that's not a problem. That's not a
Okay.
problem. Okay, good. But I have like a question. Is because this is a basic level and you're not a basic student.
No, but I have a problem. The others, exactly, I have a conference at that time, or I have to be at work at that time. So I didn't know what to do. I was like, it didn't work in that hours where they are, because the both the intermediate and advanced, they were at 3 o'clock, and at 3 o'clock I have to go.
But you know, for example,
Yes.
I am delivering like the basic, yes.
Yes.
And in this opportunity, you are the only one who is connected. But I have students that I have to teach from the alphabet. So you are going to get bored.
Yes, I understand,
Yeah.
but
So
what?
you're not going to practice at all. For example, today is because you are the only one. So I can speak a little bit fast or something like that. But when I have other students that they don't understand anything is anything. I have to repeat many times. I have to speak slowly. So you are going to get bored. So what is my advice? My advice is that you belong to the advanced group.
Okay,
Yeah.
I I will do it for the next time. The problem is that really this schedule that I saw this time was terrible, because exactly that days and that hours I couldn't, and the only one who passed, who was good for me, was this one. So I said, okay, I will go, because even I think we have to do it, no?
Yes. No, no, it's not an obligation. It's just a practice exercise.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a practice. It's not an obligation. You are not going to get extra points, or you are not going to lose your points in the course if you don't participate in the speaking practice. It's just like a strategy for students to practice, no more.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
It's
because
like something that the university gives you
yeah.
to practice.
Ah, okay.
But it's
Okay.
not, yeah, it's not an obligation.
Ah, okay, because here I practice every day.
Yes, I know for sure. Okay, but you speak excellent, so I don't know. Okay, so we're going to have like a speaking practice today. You are the only one, so we can speak fast or something like that. I would
Yes.
like to know. Okay, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Julia Herrera Cordon. I'm from
Yeah.
Bogota, Colombia. I'm living in Germany since 2008, more or less. No, more or less, no, 2008. I already speak German too. That is one of the problems that I have with English, because sometimes I have interference between the languages. So yeah, but in general terms, I'm really happy. I am 41 years old, divorced, second time divorce, and I will get married soon. So
And are you studying here at UNAT, right?
yes, I'm studying
Why?
because I'm a Spanish teacher here, but I can make a lot of replacements. But to get one real contract, I need to study something with pedagogy.
Pedagogy. Pedagogy.
Thank you. And pedagogy is in German. That's why. So I was thinking, okay, how can I do it? I try to do it in the net, because if I do it here, I have to do a lot of papers for the Anerkennung. The Jesus, what is the name in English? homologation, can I say?
Yeah, it's like they validate your studies.
Exactly. I have to validate my studies there. So that needs like 1 year or something like that. So I was thinking, okay, what I do, and my sister is a teacher in other universities. So I asked if they have something or program in the long distance or something, and she said, "Hey, UNAT is good," and I apply, and I am here doing it to get the diploma, the studies, to be able to be a teacher in this, because I study already surgical instrumentation and international commerce, but the problem is that I need something with pedagogical.
Pedagogic.
Pedagogic. Thank you.
Okay.
And it is the problem that I have right now, and that's why I am studying and doing
Okay,
nothing.
but and why you didn't decide to study in that country, like a citizen?
Because I have to apply first for the. Here is really complicated because you have first to show a lot of papers, and then you have to be able to be 1 year, almost in like a validation of the high school, and then you can go to the uni. Because it's they have other construction in the other division of the things, and if you will go to do something like pedagogical things, you have to study, and in the abitur, that is like ICFES in Colombia, you have to have some things that I don't I didn't study in that moment because it's different. They say it's not correct, it's not the same thing, so you have to do it again here. And
Okay. If you study in a university that is from Colombia, you can work with that diploma in that country?
Yes, because I can show that is yes and no. All depend on what I want to do. But with that diploma, I can begin a master in Spain, and with the master in Spain, everything is right because I am in the EU. So they will accept the master because the master is in the Europe Union, from the Europe Union, so they accept it. And in Spain, they accept the UNAT thing, or everything that you do in Colombia. So it's not a problem.
Oh, nice.
But if you don't do it like that, of course, if I come just like this, I could have another job that is in Cervantes because I already talked to them. They don't need that is accepted here in the Europe Union. But and they needed to give me a Spanish teacher. It's not a problem. So if I don't get in one normal school, I could get it in Cervantes.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's okay. So that's
Yes.
not with other kind of careers. Maybe you will have a problem, but with this one, it's not so problematic.
So, did you homologate your English level here at UNAT?
No, I didn't do it because I didn't have time, and I wanted to have from null to, I don't know what is the last one, but I wanted to do it because I want to remember and refresh everything, because with the German, because they are really close in many things. In others, no, but in some, really close. And I have that problems with the interference. For example, I don't remember the first word that I have for some things is German, and for others is English. And I speak in German with English words, or English with German words. And sometimes that the people cannot understand. For example, fast. Fast could be quick in English, and here is almost.
Okay.
And sometimes I said in English fast with the idea of almost.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
that happened. So I said, okay, it's good if I take it, and it's like another way to practice.
You can take, I mean, I will say that you can take the other classes that are in English, but you can like homologate. I mean, you can pass your English courses because it's to, if you are in basic one, oh my gosh, how are you going to start with the is that are those topics?
I don't
And
know.
you can save money and you can save time.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
yes, because if you homologate your English level, you only dedicate your time to the main courses that are taught in English, no the grammar, no the yes, no the grammar, no the language courses.
Yes.
You are you are going, yeah, you are going to take just, for example, I am teaching first and second language acquisition course, and that course is in English. So so all the activities, all the readings, everything is in English, but you are not learning the language itself, like the grammar, the structure. You are applying the language.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, for example, because if you are in basic one, are you doing activities or homework related to verb to be, present simple, introduction?
Yes. What is funny is that in English one we are already okay, and now with the what was the last thing that I did? The presentation of my city and inviting everybody to come to my city and that kind of things that I think that is too high for the people who has no idea.
Yeah.
People who have no idea. So I don't know. I was okay. I am practicing and I will do it. But the idea is not. It's not a bad idea because. Including that, I have a lot of things to do. I have now right now, and I have a lot of things to do. And sometimes it's like, okay, each week a conference at 1 o'clock morning. It's not so nice. I couldn't sleep, for example.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can do that because you can save, as I said before, you can save time and save money because you are going to get the diploma quickly, like in 3 years or less.
Mm-hmm.
Or less. So, and also you have to take you have to, yes, you have to demonstrate that you have C1 level.
Yes.
So what I would like, I mean, I will say that you can take an international exam.
Yeah.
For example, TOEFL or IELTS.
Yes.
And if you get the C1, you are going to pass everything, all the courses in English, and also the language requirement to graduate, because you have to demonstrate that you have C1.
Okay. Yeah. So I could try to do it here. It's just 100 euros, and and I can make the exam.
And you don't have to pay the credits for the language courses.
Yes, because even I know the credits for in euros are not so expensive, but at the end when you plus everything, yeah, yes, it is. So
So
maybe
that is like an idea, because okay, you say, okay, I can practice how to describe my city, but it's a kind of homework that is not very productive for you because you have the level.
yes, I know.
That kind of activities is meaningful or for students who are from scratch.
Yes, you are right. You are right. I will try to find here one. Okay, to know exactly what I have to do and when is the next exam. And after I have the exam, I just have to send it the results.
I don't know how do you do the the inscription in the university. I don't know how you did. You travel to Colombia or
No. Everything was here through emails, and I call like one or two eyes and chats, no more.
okay? So you can contact the leader of the program,
Yes.
Julio Tulande, and and you write an email and you comment the situation. Okay, so I live in Germany. I speak English. I took the exam and I got a C1 because I think that you are C1 and or more. Maybe you are C2. And I would like to homologate the English courses. And he's
Yes.
going to write you what you have to do because you are there.
Yes. Perfect.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I will try to do it in these days. I will take a look where, because the exams are not always at the same time. It's not when I want. They have like 3 or 4 dates. I know because in Spanish it's like that too.
Okay.
And I will take a look of that. And for the next semester, maybe I can have already the exam. Yes,
Yes.
I could have that. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And how is the life in that country? Is it, I mean, why, if it is not a bad question, I would like to know why did you decide to travel to Germany?
Okay. I that is funny because I never thought that I will come here. I wanted to be in Colombia. What happened is that I met one guy long time ago in 2004, 5, more or less, and we began to talk about business because in that moment I was working with import export, and we began to talk and talk and talk. He's from Argentina. He's not German, but he lived here for, I don't know, in that moment was 15 or 20 years already. And he said, come here. And I was, not, you come here and not come here. And we were like 2 years or 1 year and a half talking like that. At the end, I said, okay, if I get the papers, so I go. And I got it and I came. And I stayed because we got married. But we are divorced since 2015. But everything was okay. It's amazing because nobody can understand that things in Colombia, that we are divorced, but we are the best friends. But it happens, and I stay here after. I think after 5 years you are living in other country, it's really hard to come back, and not because you don't want to be in your country, it's because you feel like a foreigner in your country. It's something really strange, but that happened to me. So I said, okay, I have people here now. I have like my circle, and that is what I did. But why I came? Just love. Yes.
And why did you decide to stay? Because you get divorced. You got divorced. So, and you continue
After
there.
10 years here was, it's really hard because you are not anymore the person that you were.
Mm-hmm.
You change a lot. For example, I'm more punctual right now, and I go to Colombia, and I get pissed when somebody is 30 minutes late or something like that. That's why I was so worried yesterday because I just fell asleep, and I was like, oh my God, what I did. And that's why I choose you again, because I said I have to talk to her and say that I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yes, I know because I had the opportunity to live in United States. And
Yes,
when they say it's at 10 o'clock, it's at 10 o'clock. It's
yes,
not less. It's not less. It's not more. It's at 10 o'clock.
at 10 o'clock exactly.
Yeah. 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 Yes.
And it's understandable. So that kind of things change in you, I guess. And not just that, the people there don't understand me right now, like before, because they continue their lives. And when I want to say something about Germany or something about other things, they don't believe it, or they think, oh my God, but you are exaggerating, I don't know.
Exaggerating.
Thank you, exaggerating. And you feel a little bit like they don't understand me, and it's like that.
But it's because it's a matter. It's a matter of culture.
Exactly. And it's something that just change in you. So your old friends, they cannot understand what is happening to you. Sometimes I call and I said, yes, I am really depressed. Maybe I feel strange. And they are like, but why you are living there and blah, blah, blah. And you explain, but they don't believe. They think that you are, no, yes, it's always like that. So at the end you said, okay, here you have many people who are living the what I am living, and they understand really what is happening. They can understand the depression that sometimes you have. They can understand everything, even the small thing that happens sometimes and makes you happy. They understand better than your own people there in the country, and that's why I stay, because I said, okay, I'm not anymore the person who they know, and yes, and that's why.
And do you miss your country? I mean,
Yes,
Colombia.
yes, yes, yes. And they don't. The other thing is they don't understand how you change, and they see you exactly in the same way that you when you go away from that country. They said they have an imagine of you, and they said, yes, this is Julie. And each time you come back, they think you are exactly the same person.
Yeah.
That's the country, and it's not like that. But so at the end you said, okay, and you began to live to feel foreigner too. When you are there, it's like you don't know anymore the country, you don't know anymore the people, the streets sometimes, and that feeling is really killing me sometimes when I go there, because it's easy to feel in that way in one that is not yours. When you feel it in your own country, is like, wow, it's a little hard.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's nice
Good.
to live here too. It's nice. They have beautiful things too. It's not everything so bad.
The thing is that that is the dream of many Colombian people. They want to travel and live outside of the country.
Yes,
Because for that reason is that they tell you, oh, why are you upset or why are you sad if you live in a magic country? You are not here, so you have the sky in your dream in your hands. Yeah.
yes, but it's not like that. I love my country, and I find that what happened with many people that is asking for many things is that they don't know exactly what is the other world. For example, many people have the idea that living in Germany or in Europe is like be in United States. United States is a country of okay. Before was more than now, but you have options. You can do a lot of things. You can try to do something different. You could sell hamburgers one day, be the manager of a bank the next. It's possible. Here in Europe, is that is not possible. They are really different in that. So many people cannot understand what is happening when you go to Europe. In Europe, the things are harder than in the United States. If I go to work in a McDonald's, I will always except if you are a student. But if you are not a student, if you do something like that, you will stay in that. You are classified immediately in that group, and you cannot change the like how do you say
Okay.
like area of work. You will
And what
always be a seller of hamburgers, something like that.
and what do you work? What
I
is
am
your
That's why I began to okay, I began having a company, but the problem is that we commerce with Argentina, so we had a problem when Christina Kirchner made all the things that she made in 2010, more or less, was, I don't remember now. So we were insolvent and we had a lot of problems, and then I said, okay, I will work, and I began as a Spanish teacher.
you are a Spanish teacher.
Yes, I'm
And
a Spanish
I mean,
teacher.
for example, I am an English teacher. It's easy for me to get a job there? I don't think so.
It's easier for you, for example, to get you are Colombian, no?
Yeah.
Okay, it's easier if you are a Spanish teacher than English teacher, because a lot of people they always look for mother language teachers. You understand?
Okay.
The problem
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
of course, you have a really good English, so you can, for example, be a teacher of English and Spanish, but you have always to mix it with the Spanish. It's easier because they will say, okay, I need two facts. They said here, okay, two things to teach in the school at the school. If you are looking for one school, like high school or yeah,
yeah.
that so in that, they need always that you teach two things. So you can teach for kids English, and for the others Spanish, for the whole school Spanish. But they always look for mother language people or teachers when they are in the high school, in the high levels. Why? Because they want that. It's well known that when you have the Muttersprache, das ist Deutsch, your mother language, you know some things that other person cannot get so easily. So you have opportunities, yes, you will have opportunities, but you won't have totally open opportunities for English. You will have one option for English and a big option for Spanish. But it is really good, I think.
Because
I
many people have told yes, had told me like you have to go. I mean, many people said, okay, I will travel to Germany to be a babysitter and see what happened. I mean,
how old are you?
yeah, I am 28, but I can't.
You cannot in this moment, because you are 28, you cannot like
No,
baby, but
no.
you could try to make a master or something in something here. And if you have German for the university, they ask sometimes between B2 B2 and C1.
Yeah.
If you have that, you can go, and the universities are not so expensive. They are really, really cheap. More or less, like here in Hamburg is like 350 euros the semester. And in general, because you are a student, you can begin to work in everything, whatever you have. Immediately when you got the diploma, the grade, or no, what is the name? When you finish.
You get the diploma?
Yes. When you got it, if it's here in Germany, you can begin to try to get one job in that things. It's not a bad idea. You could do it.
But I don't speak German.
You have to learn.
Oh
That
my
is,
gosh.
you know what? You know why? Because here I speak with my boyfriend or my fiance in Spanish, English, and Deutsch and German.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people, they maybe understand English, but they don't speak, because the Germans had a problem. If they don't do it right, they don't do it.
Yes.
And be like
I
that
have
with,
listened to that.
and they don't do it. They can understand the people, but they are so afraid because they are the same with the other people. Once I was B1 in German, so you can speak, but not a lot. And I tried to speak with somebody who asked me something, and that person said, first learn and then speak. After that
Mm.
come the depression, because in 3 weeks I had like 3 people who said that. Ugh, was horrible. So here is not easy, but if you are strong and if you understand that not everything is easy and not everything is beautiful, and you want to do it, you can do it.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I had the opportunity to live like 1 year and a half in United States,
Yeah.
and I wanted to. I don't know. Here I am doing like a teaching English or UNAT and in another place, but I would like to move to another place. and like live the experience. Maybe not to stay for forever in that country, but just to live a new experience.
So don't stay more than 5 years, because after the the number 5, I forgot how to say that in English. The number 5 is impossible.
How come? I don't understand.
I don't know one person that had been here or in any other country more than 5 years and come back. Always is really hard. So if you want to stay just for a little bit, you can stay 4 years.
4 years, no more.
Years. No, after 5, you don't come back.
You stay there.
You stay because you said, I have everything here. I already have my friends, and go to other place is just begin from
scratch.
Exactly. And it's really hard to make your circle, to make your life, to understand the culture, to integrate in the culture, to try to integrate that culture in you. Everything is really hard. It's not easy. I'm not selling anything. That's why I always said to my friends, I know many people said it's fantastic, it's amazing, but the most of the people who said that kind of things is because they are eating shit, and I don't want that the people knows that they eat shit. I have seen that every day. So that's why I try to say the truth, so the people arrive, but with the truth. And they know won't be easy and it's not amazing. When you understand the Germans, it's harder, but it's a good experience.
Okay. And for example, in that country, when do you use English?
You just maybe in the university, sometimes when you have some things but the most of the time is German.
Yes.
You can survive with English. You can survive because you will find always somebody who will speak and is nice. But in general terms, when the police come, they speak with you in German. And maybe one of those, because always you have two, they speak a little English, but it's not something that have to. So
okay, interesting. Yes. Okay, Julie.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Mm-hmm.
And what time is it there right now?
2:48 p.m.
PM.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
No, yesterday was hard for me because I was the whole weekend almost doing all the things that I had to do. So I was going to bed at 12 or 12 p.m. or 10 a.m.
Okay. I imagine that you have to sleep.
That's the problem. That's why yesterday, yesterday I went to bed, and not to bed, to the sofa. I said, okay, we had 12, so okay, I can take a nap of 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, and I wake up and I had that. And I wake up at 7 p.m., something like that. And when I came, I saw that Camilo said, did you have a session? And I was like, oh my God.
No, it doesn't matter. Don't worry.
Okay.
But I know that is your culture, right? Your new culture. Because here in Colombia, it doesn't, people don't care about it. No, so for example, for today, we had 5 students in the document where you write your data.
Yeah.
And they didn't show up.
Yes, that is not nice. So,
yes, but take my recommendation. Please register in the advanced, not in the basic.
Okay.
If you want to practice.
Yes, sir. Yes, miss. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, Julie. So I think that it was everything. Thank you so much for your participation.
Thank you, Viviana. You are really nice, and I hope to see you here soon.
I would like to. I would love that.
Oh, you have my Skype, so you just have to tell me. Okay?
Really?
Yes, really.
Okay, Nes, because I would like to have you to practice, you know, here when you don't have any person to practice your English. I mean, you can practice your English on the street, maybe. But here in Colombia, how? How do you practice English? It's
No,
difficult.
it's impossible. Yeah. No,
It's impossible.
yeah, it's impossible
It's
thing.
impossible. It's not difficult. It's impossible.
Yes.
Because many people don't want to learn English. They see the language like an obligation and not because something that you really need.
Oh, that's sad.
So yeah, it's really sad. And I mean, because people need the language for to improve their lifestyle. They are learning the language, but they don't practice. If you speak in English to other person, that person is going to look at you like, "Are you crazy? You're
Yeah.
weird, right?" So it's difficult to practice, but you can practice there. You can practice Spanish there. You can practice German there. You can
Yes.
practice English there. So you can practice everything.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but yes, I would like to look for opportunities. I don't know because I have the biggest opportunity to live in United States, and I
Wonderful.
was really yes, it was wonderful. I really like it.
I like it too.
But I have to come back. And I am here. I am happy, but I want to continue with new projects.
And that is it is really nice. And I wish you a beautiful future.
Okay,
And
thank
I
you so
hope
much.
you can come here. If you come, don't forget. You come and we can practice German, Spanish, and English.
Okay, sure. So you have my Skype. If you need something about the program or about something, just write me.
I thank you, Viviana. Really
Okay.
nice. Okay.
Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.
Cheers.